Last time on Phoenix Wright, Von Karma happened, and no one was happy about that. Also, Maya was in contempt of courts. What's contempt of court? You know, contempt of courts. So she's here now, after narrowly saving our case. Of course, now we have to continue saving the case because we thought that, maybe this whole thing was actually a suicide, but no, apparently, wherever the victim was shot from, it was from, what was it, 3 meters away? Wherever it was too far away to be suicide, so ruling out that possibility. So, assuming that Edgeworth is innocent, and he probably is, how the heck did he get shot from so far away if it wasn't his own doing? Probably not, considering Phoenix is usually on a budget of sweet FA. That's a pretty good image for that. Let's just hope it isn't too much Californian money. I mean Neo-Californian money, because that's where we are in the far-off future of 2016. Wait, 2016's this year. The far-off future of later 2016. Have you asked that guard for help? He seems like he'd be a pretty helpful guy. Might get a waterfall installed in here. I mean, it'd benefit him. It'd be nice scenery and sounds. You know, you get tired of everybody groaning about how they don't deserve to be in there and how everyone's going to pay when they get out, so it's understandable if you'd want a waterfall in there. Gotta admit, I'm really digging the little guy in the back. Well, thanks for that, police. Wait, did we just have a conversation with the concept of police? Alright, well, anyway, we can observe the police chief. We actually haven't done that before. He's, got his priorities in order, that one. Because, they're so easy to mistake. Anyway, what's that guy? It's a pretty rad badger. Just look at him. You do that, pal. You do that. Keep on rockin', Blue Badger. I believe in you. I think he's always there. I hope it's only image training. Because if it's an actual thing, you might not want to do that from a computer, just saying. Yep, those cops sure are there. Ah, look at them, being present. Good for those guys. Anyway, gotta find Gumshoe. He's probably around here somewhere. Is he right here? I don't know. Somebody probably is. Or maybe not. Alright, it's pretty lonely here. Okay, my next guess is... well, probably the Lake Woods. That is kind of a hot spot at the moment. Well, kinda. It's not really where a murder was witnessed. Could have potentially been witnessed there, but it wasn't. Maybe. I would like to disagree, but I can't. Alright, well, Gumshoe's kind of on the edge of his seat. Probably because Von Karma controlled most of that case, but we won in the end. Well, we pulled through in the end. We didn't win, not yet, but we will, eventually. Yeah, he did. Some dude also saw it, but he never brought him in. To be honest, I'm kind of glad he didn't, because we're really not prepared for whoever it is. Cursed legal system. Anyway, what about Edgeworth? That is the most pressing concern of mine at the moment. He really doesn't like earthquakes. It all has to do with earthquakes. When he was a child, he wanted to solve earthquake-related crimes. He was so very adamant about it. Oh, well, that's sad. Anyway, how about Maya? In lighter news... Well, I do. We would have lost. He was so moved, he actually uncrushed a paper cup and then patted on its non-existent head. Wow, good for him. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to tell Maya that Edgeworth thinks she's a jerk or something. Oh, is it? You probably shouldn't yell at Von Karma, because then you get thrown out in contempt of court. Something like that. You know, contempt of court. Alright, well, that's all there is to do here, so I guess we'll follow Gumshoe's advice and trek all the way back to the detention center. And here we are. Still on that side of it, huh? I mean, it was probably more of a jokey thing, which is actually kinda rude. Hey, what'd you do this time, person who really doesn't want to be here? I love my job. Sometimes you really shouldn't joke around. I mean, the upbeat attitude's kinda nice, but misplaced. Okay, well, you want to talk here, or you want to go back to the offices first, because, might not just want to stand around in the detention center. Well, you could get out, but we have to make a casual conversation first. Welcome to the greatest storm. Well, that's always good. There's also that. Good. I'm glad you learned. Though, of course, I hope you learn the most important lesson of all. Don't be on Von Karma's side, 'cause he's a jerk. Which is one hell of an understatement. Making it up? Let's talk about the trial. Yeah, you made that really clear. This has more or less been a summary of what happened in court today. Which, technically speaking, was probably like an hour ago at this point. Would be less, but, you know, backtracking. Yeah, next time, just plan on being a witness. Good idea. I mean, you always want to make sure to be prepared, so I can't blame you completely? Well, some things never change, I guess. Hopefully this doesn't lead into any sort of horrible shenanigans like the last time did. Alright, so what's this about making it up? Important information? Alright, yep, I'm feeling it. What? That's not really... yeah, that's not making it up anymore. Oh, I have to earn my compensation, I guess. Did the trial not count, or what? Oh, no, I didn't use the word unsophisticated. Well, there's probably no talking her out of this, so might as well. How do you know we're poor? You want us to prove the existence of a possibly, and in fact more than likely, mythological beast in order to get information that could very well save a man's life. I'm getting the feeling this isn't exactly the fairest of deals, but we accepted that, and to be honest, looking back, that might have been a little foolish, but I guess that's what we're doing now. Well, get your scuba gear, Phoenix. Can't think of who that would be. Oh, that's new. Tacky, that's for sure. Right, so Larry, to be honest, if anyone knows anything about monsters, I don't know why, but my first inclination is to say that would be you. A lot of people from different countries who might have access to that country's flag, who knows? So, anyway, Larry, you see any good monsters recently? We made it through the first day in court okay. Nothing spectacular, but we made it. Alright, so just brandish an earthquake at him, and you will have him down for the counts. And I mean, there was also that earthquake who was in class, but Edgeworth was never afraid of him. Hey, Larry, I gotta know, what's up with the big samurai? It looks like a little lawnmower. I mean, to be honest, if anyone could do it, it probably would be Larry, but even he would have trouble. We just went over that. Note to self, do not observe environment. You will see information you have already seen. Okay, moving on. Right, so who else could be an expert on monsters? Alright, Edgeworth. I know you're... Guard in the back? Do you know anything about monsters? I was gonna ask Edgeworth, but I guess he's not here, so, Gumshoe? I mean, in fairness, last time we talked to Lana that happened, but not this time. Eventually this'll go somewhere good. Should have gone somewhere good from the first place, but hey, sometimes we all make mistakes. Nothing ever looks good, but then it turns out it actually is good, so I'm not too worried. I swear I'm not. Nah, darn it. I was hoping you could give us his home address. Well, I mean, yeah. Should we ask the monster anything? I don't think he knows anything about the case. Yeah, maybe we should open with that. It might seem a little less ridiculous. Just only a little bit. Alright, it's time for the monster hunting squad. Alright, we gotta divvy up all the jobs. Wait, for some reason I just had a thought. Phoenix does everything. Why would I think that? It's just natural. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Wow, a missile? I don't see how that's going to help with a monster. Well, finding him. Oh, I saw. Oh, look at you, little doggy. Look at you, little doggy. He's so cute. He's adorable. It's a pretty cute dog. It's a really cute dog. Well, the dog's gonna find the monster who is underwater. Wow. Yeah, and it's so nice of him to give us his personal... Don't yell at him. Yeah, exactly. What if Gordy is tiny? Have you ever thought of that? And maybe he also likes worms as well? I mean, there's no one vacationing down at the shore, so the metal detector might not be horrible for this situation. But also I don't think I saw any squawking gulls, which means I'm good to ignore them. Alright, well, obviously, missile, #1 pick. Alright, no problem. Alright, missile, it's you, me, and probably a sea monster. Okay, so, now that we've got our secret weapon in, well, we don't really have him in his hands, and we definitely don't have him in our pants because we probably shouldn't put a dog in our pockets. That would be very uncomfortable for the dog, I don't think he'd appreciate it, and we'd probably get in trouble with the police. Now, let us begin our sea monster hunts. What for? Oh, he probably knows where Gordy is. Okay, so, we're going to find him, right, Missile? He is a pretty cute little doggy, isn't he? Look at him, he's so... Ugh! He's found Gordy! Oh man, he's going right after him. He's eating Gordy, oh no! Gordy's in the hot dogs? Huh. Gotta admit, I don't think I saw that one coming. Does seem pretty unlikely, but, you know, the dog's not wrong. How could the dog be wrong? Explain to me, Larry, how the dog could be wrong. Yeah, 'cause I'm kinda flat broke. Anyway, bye. Sorry for ruining your livelihood. Have fun making clocks, I guess. Alright, so that didn't work. I hope we still have Missile with us. I hope Missile didn't just run off after eating all of those hot dogs. Alright, Gumshoe, we didn't actually find a sea monster. Or a lake monster, I guess. Okay, Missile didn't work, so obviously the fishing pole is our next best option. Yep, I'll give it a proper burial. I'll find a nice spot for it. Shoot, which way do graves always face? Upwards, right? Yeah. Alright, anyway, see you later, Gumshoe. Gonna get this pretty... no, guess it's not a pretty sweet fishing pole, but you know what? It's special, so we're gonna take care of it. Okay, so, back at the scene of the crime. Okay, alright, just gonna keep on moving. Okay, hey Larry. Yeah, let's just forget about the dog thing, right? Okay, good. Bye. See you later, pal. Fishing, obviously. What? You took the fishing pole along with you and you weren't planning on using it? Phoenix, how dare you? Ugh, honestly. Yeah, I'm with you. Don't feed Missile to a sea monster. Besides, Missile would totally kick its ass anyway, so that wouldn't even work. We're pissing everyone off today, aren't we? No problems here, we're fishing. I don't really use film, so no. Well, now that we're here, things are going pretty good with Gordy. Haven't found him yet, but we've used 2 out of the 3 methods to find him. Think the 3rd time's gonna be the charm. 'Cause you know, Lana, I've got this theory. What if Gordy is actually a robot? Huh? You ever consider that? Well, anyway, thankfully we didn't actually break the fishing pole. I think it might actually be possible to do that, but I don't know how, so... back to the police department! Bye! See you later, Larry. Great times, cause, yeah, if we go over here, we don't actually fish. We just take a look at that boat rental shop. Yep, sure is. What if they're living in there? It'd be pretty sweet to live in a boat rental... No, it wouldn't. It would not be pretty sweet to live in a boat rental shack. That would suck. Anyway, bye, Larry. Great times we had. We'll have to talk about them later. Let's never talk about him again. Okay, so, back to Criminal Affairs Department. Okay, Gumshoe. Okay, 2 out of 3 didn't work. So, gonna need secret weapon number 3, because now we're on my running theory that Gordy is actually a robot. Now, how it survives in a lake, I don't know. But we'll hammer that all out later, because we only need to find Gordy. We don't need to explain him. What if Gordy is in one of these computers? We'd probably get thrown in jail so hard if we tried that, wouldn't we? Okay, so we're gonna save that one for last and go back to the usual spot. Just keep whistling. Don't make eye contact no matter what you do. Yep, just passing by. Don't mind us. No time for conversation. Okay, here we are. Boat rental. Ah! That noise is awful. Yeah, I heard it beeping. It deafened me. What if it's Gordy, huh? I don't think Phoenix could fight a sea monster, especially if it was hiding in the bushes. Why not? Again, why not? Honestly, you're just asking these questions, and really, they're not good questions, Phoenix. You know, they're just too simple questions. You know, they don't actually try and engage. You know, it's just they're there to shut it down. You're not actually trying to discuss whether or not a monster is actually in the bushes, which really you should, because again, anything's possible. So anyway, Larry, I know I've been avoiding you, but I found a potential fuck-up of yours. Look behind you? Why would we put the tank away? You always ask more about the tank. You never don't ask more about the tank. That sounded vaguely familiar. Haha, I get it, Gord. Oh, Larry, you idiot. So, more about that fuck-up, I really need to know. Night before last, meaning that was actually the same night of the murder, wasn't it? Indeed. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's why nobody saw a second boat. Or an idiot's. Gee, I wonder what this mystery could possibly be. This is so confusing. Phoenix is way ahead of me on this issue. I don't know what's going on at all. Oh well, good thing Lotta's calmed down about earlier when I kinda wasted that film, because I'm about to ruin her dreams. Yeah, we might have found him. Yep, Gordy was actually the friends we made along the way. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's out there somewhere. Well, of course, we gotta show her the air tank. The true Gordy! Yeah, pretty impressive sea monster, huh? So it's not somebody fist bumping the air. Don't worry, we're all disappointed. Oh, wow. I really killed her dreams. I was just kidding about that earlier. Cool, so now we get that information now that you're a broken husk of a person whose dreams have just been absolutely shattered. What a great day. Yeah, it looks incredibly depressing, actually. Oh, that's why. Well, that probably means it's overexposed, actually. Oh, it's the lake? Well, might as well. Alright, well, you're probably going to keep talking, but I really want to see that picture. Alright, so what's up with this picture? 12:24 to 11:50, so before the actual murder took place. We can't see it either because it is just a picture of the lake. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dung. Anyway, so now that we're done ruining somebody's life, let's get out of here. And trust me, you don't need any help. Yep, I don't see any other boat rental shops around here. I mean, if there's nobody living in there, then it's not breaking and entering, it's, breaking and entering minus a person there. Hey! You don't make a lot of noise, do you? Have we met? Why do I have to do everything? I can't tell if he's fucking with us or it's just a really bad portrayal of, I don't know, some mental disorder. God, stop talking about pasta. Now I want to eat pasta. Why can't this be an actual pasta shop? I'm pretty sure people would appreciate a pasta shop by a lake. I mean, in fairness, I think some people put, like, shrimp or something on pasta. I mean, it's not my thing because I don't like much seafood, but I could really use some pasta now. So anyway, he looks like he's sleeping, so let's just, I guess, invade his privacy and look at everything. Yeah, definitely. Yes, let us all just sit around this Neo-Californian table. Wink. I mean, you kinda have to. You need some source of entertainment in a tiny place like this, or you go mad. Well, he kinda went mad anyway. Well, maybe it's one of those incredibly rare saltwater lakes. I mean, one probably exists somewhere. It's one of them phenomena. Damn, wrecked by a parrot. Now you know how it feels to go up against basically everyone Phoenix goes up against. I mean, that's basically the bird version of April May. Wow, how, original. Oh, so I have to be the good conversationalist, huh? You, want to see a gun, Parrot? Well, it's right above you in the court record, so if you ever want to check one out, it's right there. You know where to find it. Alright, well, let's talk to this guy. We're done just leering at everything in his house. Thanks for filling us in on the details. I would have figured that out otherwise, but it's very nice of you to do so. Wait, pasta wrangler? Do you have like a pasta ranch around here? Do I have to catch the pasta? Because I didn't think that's how pasta was made. Oh. Let's not fuck with him. He's got a mean left hand. It's very mean, just it won't stop shaking. Well, I can say for far too long because we actually bought into it, so yeah, probably not the best idea on our end. Maybe we should be honest with this old man and not take advantage of his problems. I bet Polly never orders. I bet Polly brings her own lunch. Ugh. Bird thinks she's better than anyone else. Or he. I don't actually know the gender of your bird. I guess? It's either him or the parrot. Old man, has anybody told you that your snot bubble bursting sounds like a gavel? Alright, let's take his stuff. Think you're so clever, old man, huh? Well, I happen to know that you fall asleep fairly quickly. See, he's already asleep. We can rob him blind. Alright. Okay, fine. We'll probably do the honest thing and show him our badge and tell him who we actually are. 'Cause we're boring like that. Oh, you recognize it. To be honest, I didn't think you would. Well, second, Edgeworth recognized it. I mean, he kinda has to, considering his profession. So this whole thing's extremely awkward, but to be honest, this is probably one of the better conversations I've had today. Let's see, I embarrassed one guy, I broke another woman's dreams, and for a little while I ticked off a detective. So, this has been pretty good actually. Sure, I guess we have to run the noodle. As the kids call it. Yeah, going down to the noodle. I'd like to opt out personally. Wait, we're back on this? You are fucking with us, aren't you? I don't think he will. Have to admit, that's one of the more creative ways people have refused to talk to me, but I mean, I guess if that's how it's gonna be, you know anything about this photo? I don't want to. Look, even if you had Papa on your cap, I wouldn't call you that. I mean, in fairness, when he actually dies, we could make this place into a pasta shop, so we wouldn't be lying to him. We'll just run the pasta shop and the law offices. He said, I sure am a murderer, and also my name is Edgeworth, 'cause I did the murder. So I'm pretty sure it was that Edgeworth fella. Oh, how terribly convenient. Who? Pain? Oh, Gumshoe. Yeah, that must have been an interesting conversation. What was your first clue? Wait, hold up. Rewind the tape, Bird. What did you just say? Don't call him that. Oh, whoop. And suddenly we're out. Oh man, tension's rising. Oh, it's gone. Hey! We didn't even open the safe. Yeah, that seems like it'd be a pretty good idea. Because whoever that guy is, that did seem like it was a bit of an act. I mean, he knows something about DL6 and he locked us out, so, he probably knows we're on to him. And damn it, I won't be able to run that pasta shop in there just yet. Ugh. This day keeps getting worse and worse. Yeah, guess who we talked to? Oh, sure, make me do all the work. Thanks a lot. Yeah, well, there aren't many other characters in this case, so we'd kind of figured. No, you're supposed to talk to the old man, not Polly. He just showed up one day and started renting out boats to people. Alright, so anyway, now the less important thing about that DL6 thing. Every time we tried to read it, he'd just appear and smack it out of our hands. It was downright magical how he did that at times. Like, once he was on a sick day, and we tried to read it, he still managed to swat it out of our hands. Don't even know how he got to the station. Alright, you want proof? Okay, how about this? Yeah, check this out. Pretty good bird, right? Top quality bird. You know, the incident, the only one we've really been talking about this past 40 seconds. Do we really need to flash back to this? Oh my god, this happened like 5 minutes ago max. We don't need a flashback, please. Well, I don't know that either. Well, that's very nice of you. Da-da-da-da. Phoenix. Okay, so now we get to go to a whole new area. Whoa, records room, here we come. Wow, this place is actually really boring. Don't breathe in at all. I can read as well. Alright, well, let's ask her about it. I mean, in fairness, nobody would probably miss it if we were to just, I don't know, take it. Oh wow, what an amazing coincidence. Again, amazing coincidence. Everything is happening around where it happened before. It's bookending, kinda. I mean, I'm fairly certain bookending is really more used to reference when something happens at the beginning of the book and then it happens at the end, or any story in general, really. Well, I mean, only two of them were actually rescued in all fairness. Ew. And also, one of them kind of died. Wait, why are we saying that like it's a surprise? Yeah, we established that before. And we saw that picture as well. Oh no. The murderer correctly calculated the angle of the dangle. Damn it! Well, let's see if the suspect data matches anything that's happening right now. My guess is, it probably will. He's also smarter than the average court clerk, but he was still arrested. Yes, indeed, it is quite the mystery. But of course, we'll have to solve it next time on Phoenix Wright. I said next time on Phoenix Wright. Maya, we faded to black. We're ending here. Fine, don't do a lot of heavy lifting. Alright, we done here? Okay, next time on Phoenix Wright. Can you figure out who Yanni Yogi is?